Good morning. So today I'm going to show you how to make this form validation using HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. This is how the form looks like. So here user create. So this is show our users. I haven't created a database now. Just this outer design. Name, email address, password and confirm password. We can use some mail, some email address. Let's right now give this Gmail account, this name, password and confirm that this is not equal to password. So also it will show this error if you didn't give a Gmail account. Then now it's showing the password should contain 8 characters, at least one alphabet and one number. So one caps letter, one symbol. Now it's correct. So it will be saved when we create a database. So this form I'm going to show you how to make this form. Let's go to the code. Here I have used HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. So type for the latest HTML version. Here type I have given form. Make the view for width device width to adjust the width of the screen of the browser. Here I have linked the latest combined CSS version. The link will be in the description. Then here I am linking the Bootstrap scripts. We can get it from the website. Bootstrap. And with this you can even download it and paste it in a single file. I will show you in the next video. Now we can directly get this link. Here there are two separate links. You can copy this and paste there. Here I have given this link in the description. Now I have added a font style because this is a different font that I have used. You can even download it from internet and the font that you like. Now I am going to make the CSS part, make the function parts inside this type. You can even make it in another file and paste both in a single file, but I have used it in the same code itself. So before this, let's go to the main part, body part section. I have created a form section. This whole thing is a form section till this section ends. So here I have a contain payment block container. Just you can give any name for the block for this division. Now contact form. The method will be in post. Then here division class is equal to jump out row. First we will take this part, 98 part jump out row. Why I have used that means to get this whole form inside a box. So that's why I have used this. And now we are going inside. When this class is given, when this class is called, it will call the function dot jump out row. I have given color is equal to black for the content. Then opacity is equal to 95%. That means this transparency will show like dull image for more aesthetic look. That's why I have given opacity. Now the border radius depends this part. If you give more pixels, it will curve accordingly. You can do that. The background color I have done like this. This is color code. You can select any color by just searching Google like color codes. I will show you. HTML color codes. From here you can select any color codes like this. You can search which color do you want like that. Now the width, the whole width of this form, 1000 pixels I have given. Then padding bottom, adjusting the form to the bottom part. Now after this we are going inside the bar h4, that means heading 4. This is inside the function class block name user create. First we are doing user create p in the sense bold letters. So we are going to the block name part. Then inside that input we are inputting the data. Hidden type will be hidden, id is equal to true, there will be no value. Then the next part, user show. I will tell you why I have used this. User show is just for this show all users part. That means it is just for this part. For this I have created a different function for adjusting. So here we have when inside contact details another class. Everything I have called here. The function will be called accordingly. These are adjusted so that this data will be adjusted accordingly. You can change the alignment by yourself. Let us align to the right. This all will be aligned to the right, but if you give center it will be aligned to center or left, anything like you wish. Then margin bottom, give the pixels that you like to. Then it should be, the font should be in bold. We will give the keyword font weight. Then opacity even I have given. Then margin left, we should keep the margin up, margin like that. Then after that we are calling the name. Here I have given HR. HR means I am giving a line. This line I am giving. Okay, it will be in bold left, but I have made it into the style that I want, so that even I have called a function of HR, it should keep the margin top like 35 pixels. We can change it accordingly. If I give 35 pixels and say the line will keep distance, you can change the width or you can arrange it accordingly. So after the HR we are creating these different parts, like we need the name column, email address column, 4 columns we need. So first one, the name column, from group row. I have given like this means after the name the box should come in the same line. That's why I have given from group row. Then label 4 is equal to first name. You can give anything as it's for the name. I have given like that. Then call as M4. That means the size of that column. You can change it if you want some more. Wider, you can give call CM5, 6 like that. Then call from label. This label, this part. Then here name I have given. So then we got that. Then font color is got a red. Yeah. Now this part means this. I just want to make this star in red color. That's why I have given like that. Font color equal to red. You can give any color. For the star only I have given like that. Then we are closing the label. That's how it works. Then division class called part. It's for the next part. This whole part is one thing. Then from here to here. For the next group we are taking from here to here. Likewise, input name is equal to name, type is equal to text. The name will be in the form of text. Class is equal to form control. That class should be created. If you are while we are adding database and all, you can give any other name. There is no need for giving form control itself. ID should be in first name. Then I have turned off the auto complete. Required. The meaning of required I will say at last. Then same wise I have created the next one, email address. You can even copy paste, but there are some changes like email address. Then here it's saying type should be email. Then form control ID should be email address. You can change it to any name you want, but you have to remember this because while making the function this should be given. Autocomplete is off, name is equal to email, type should be email. If you give text, then this error will not show. Like you have to add at rate, like that, at the rate required. Same wise, next one, password. same thing, only a bit of change. Type is equal to password. Why I am given like this means it will show the password should contain at least 8 letters. Here I have given the title. Password should contain at least 8 characters and one should be alphabet and number. Even we can add and one symbol. And this is a required pattern. So this is the password input part. You have to look this carefully, like type should be in password. If you use it in text, then the error will not be shown. Then form group row, next one confirm password. It should be almost similar to that. Just change this ID. After that, next we are going to, after these 4 parts are created, now what we want is save option. For the save option, I have created an ID, that means a class that is submitting. Input type should be hidden, ID is equal to submitting. Then value, ID is equal to custom button. You can give anything. Type is equal to save, because we are going to save the content, save the data. Then next one class. Here I have given class is equal to button primary. Primary in the sense, to change this color, I need it in blue color, that's why I have given primary. When you give secondary, it will be in different color. There are different color codes, you can search it in the button tag in HTML. Then save, then button will be closed. All divisions are closed correctly. After closing the form, now we have created the form. So for adjusting it, we have to call each and every functions here. Like first I will explain the submitting part. Submitting part is for the button. That means the save part. Look here, it's class equal to submitting. So when we give that, we have to arrange it like it should be here, bottom right corner of this whole Jumbotron or this whole container. So in this submitting part, width should be in 10%. Like you can change it. If it is 20, it will be very much like this much width. Save. For the save, you can give that accordingly. Color should be in black. Margin is equal to 0. Auto, it should automatically adjust the margin. Bottom padding bottom, margin right, margin top. Like to adjust that, I have given like this. Opacity should be 80%. I have given opacity because I want this look like it's professional in looks. That's why I have given like that. You can if you don't need that, you can change that. Then height, for increasing the height, for changing the height, you can change that. Next in this block name part, color is equal to this one. As I have told, you can select and change any of the color that you want. Font size is 18 pixel, opacity like that. Here I have given error part. If there is error, it should be shown in red color. Then form section, adjusting the form. I have used different class. If you read the code, if you read the script, you can understand it. Then contact details, like this part as I have told earlier. Then Jumbotron, the whole part. HR margin, user show means for this thing, show all users. Just if we create a database, it will show the number of people who have registered. And BG secondary in the sense this whole background. Secondary means grey color, almost grey color. We can change the color. If we directly give BG secondary, then it will be like BG secondary in this body part. As we have to change the body background, if you give that BG the secondary here, it will show grey color, dark grey color. If you want to change the other colors, you can call it as a function, and then you can change the color. That's how I have created this. The code is very simple. Then I have added JavaScript code in here. Like here I have used almost HTML, CSS, JavaScript as well as Bootstrap. So script type is equal to text/JavaScript. You can even give it in next file. I have given it here itself. So the function I am creating is window.load. When we load the window, we will call the function. First var means the data type. For text password and text confirm password itself. Document.getElementID. First we are taking the password, then taking the confirm password. This is what I have said earlier. You have to check that Here look, the type should be password. When it's confirm password should be similar or else there will be error. Then text to password are on change. When we change the password and when it's not equal to confirm password, and when we then this function is called, then it will check the validity, and if it is not equal to the confirm password, if the text to password's value is not equal to the confirm password's value, then it will show password that you entered do not match. That's why we have to given it in same. If you didn't add this function part, then it will not check. Even if you give different passwords, it will directly go to, even if you save it, it will directly get saved. There will be a lot of errors. That's why I have created this function using JavaScript. This is very simple. Now, when I directly click save part, it is showing this error. How it is shown? That's why I have said we have to use the required here in every input part. In every input part, we have to add this required. That's why it is showing that error. Like you have to change it. You have to type, fill this column like that. So thank you. See you in the next video.